Hey guys, Tim Hart here, and I want to talk to you about how to attract high quality commercial tenants. Because it's a really big thing. You know, the tenant that you have in your property is absolutely critical to the performance of the asset, but also the value of it. You know, the better the tenant you have, the more that your commercial property is worth. It's as simple as that. So there's a few things I want to go through, sort of 6 points that I want to make. The first one is when you're looking for a good quality tenant, the first thing you need to have is you need to have a commercial property in a good location that is going to appeal to some of the, those big national tenants. So it's got, it's close to people, it's close to the shops and transport, those sort of things that are going to suit their business. The next one is you need to make sure that you've got affordable rent. You've got market rent. You're not trying to charge way over market, because they're just gonna look at it and go, no, it's not for us. We're gonna go to the one down the road that's closer to market. Another big one is, this is a big mistake I see a lot of people not doing, is they just hand their property to the real estate agent who sticks an ad on real estate commercial, and they sit and wait for the phone to ring. The days of that are gone. If it's such a passive approach, you really need to be proactively out there calling the tenants who you believe would suit your property. Now, whether that's you, it's a specialist, or it's the real estate agent, good real estate agent that's actually going to proactively approach these tenants, because a lot of the time, they've got so many options in the marketplace that you really need to be on the front foot looking at them and talking to them. So one of the ways you can help select a really good tenant as well is looking for complementary tenants in the area. So sometimes there's different tenants like being near other tenants. So there might be a butcher likes being near a grocer or a supermarket, because there's a lot of complementary customers that come through. So look at who the other tenants are. And it doesn't have to be tenants in your building, but it might be tenants nearby. And think about, okay, who is complementary to them, and who can I then approach to then get them into my centre. Another big one is disability access. So especially if you're looking to get a government tenant in, you have to have disability access. Otherwise, they simply won't rent the space. Now that might be you putting in a lift or a ramp or something like that. It's just going to open up the amount of tenants that you can have, because ultimately it means that they can have more customers coming to their business. And the last one is to offer attractive lease-up incentives. So it might be, hey, offering to pay their fit-out cost, or giving them some rent-free periods. Now, you don't want to go too overboard, but it is expected you give some sort of incentive for them to come to your property over another property. So if commercial property sounds like something of interest for you, head over to activepropertygroup.com.au for more information. And as always, thanks for watching.